Hey, what is going on, guys? It's CK here and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 6 for a review of the Caparo T1, the first car from the brand new October DLC pack for the game. Now, I've already got a nickname for this thing, the Terrifying Tangerine, and as you can see, I've got a t-shirt to match, so I was originally going to put it in the purple because that is the one that I know from Top Gear. But the orange makes this thing stand out so much, I just had to pick it. Plus, I don't do a lot of orange cars, so as you can see here, it looks absolutely amazing. Definitely stands out from the crowd. It looks like nothing else on the planet. And I'd probably have to go out and say this is like an Indy car for the road, because a lot of people say it's a Formula 1 car for the road, but as you can plainly see here, the way it's like set up and stuff, it kind of looks more like an Indy car, so it looks absolutely epic. Let's turn the lights on and see how it looks. Bit blinding. I would prefer if it was like LED lights. So yeah, this is kind of a more revived Caparo, because this is the 2013 edition, because Clarkson drove, I believe it was the 2008 or 2009 version. Can't remember when it first came out, but I'll show you the colours in this thing. I'll look at this because it suits nearly every single colour of it. Orange, red, which looks badass, and then that purple. I love it so much, but we're going to keep the actual orange on this thing. So yeah, it just looks overall badass, especially them slates in the back. Kind of looks like a rib cage. That's what it reminds me of, and I don't know, it just gives me an overall Venom thing, especially in purple. Just that back bit, kind of like Venom from Spider-Man. But apparently we can take off the back. Holy shit! Holy shit! Look at that, man! Fucking exhaust pipes are ginormous. Bloody hell, we'll leave that off right now, because what we're going to do is jump inside and actually hear the thing. That'll give us a lot more like room to hear it. Now, I'm actually surprised at this thing. This is a two-seater. Yep, you can actually get someone sitting down there, but it's really wide in the cabin for what it is. It's really wide, as you can plainly see, but nice racing style steering wheel. So let's go ahead and start this bitch up. Fucking hell! Shall I still roar? Listen to this. Holy fuck! Now this thing actually revs, I believe, up to 10,200 RPM, so she's going to be a loud bitch. She definitely is, so I can't wait any longer. Let's get this thing onto a track. Come on! God, it's so long it doesn't even fit fully on the screen. But anyway, guys, you joined us on Yas Marina. I've not been here in a video for a little while. I do believe the last time I was here was when I was drifting the little Golf R in the demo, so it's been a long time. So before we get going, I just want to give you the specs of this thing, because I don't exactly want to be talking about it when I'm going widely out of control in it, but it's got a 3.5 litre turbocharged V8 with 575 horsepower and 310 pounds-feet of torque, 0 to 60 3.8 seconds, and has a top speed of 205 miles an hour, even though it says 200 in the game. That ain't true. That ain't true. So, and it also weighs a very, very mere 1,482 pounds, which is 672 kilograms in, like, converted wise. So, it's a very, very light car, nearly BAC mono levels of light, but it has 575 horsepower. The bitch is going to be a handful, but anyway, let's get going. Oh, we can do burnouts and everything. Fucking hell. Now, it was really controllable getting off the line here, but I'm very, very nervous about the corners, because, as you all know, with the many tests that have went on with this car, it does like to break down a lot and even catch fire in some cases, so forgive me for being a little bit nervous. Fucking hell, this thing. I mean, on initial thoughts of putting down the accelerator, it's quick, but not as quick. Oh my god! What? I mean, I went around that corner as normal as possible there, like I would in any other car, but I just wanted to spin. What the fuck? I'm doing it the exact same way as I would in, like, any other car. This thing is a shit turning circle. Holy crap, man. That is crap. Bloody crap turning circle, but let's see what we can get on the main straight for this thing. If we get 180, that'd be good, or even 200 out of this thing. Come on! Big Tangerine! You can do it! Come on! 180 before I need to brake. There we go. That's it. Not too shabby. Down into second gear. Now, I chose Jazz Marina for this car because it's got quite a lot of technical sections. This is a technical car, but I'm kind of regretting it now due to the setup of this thing, because as you've seen there, it wants to spin on your ass. It wants to spin on you. It really does. So I don't know what it would be like compared to the older version, but I've not heard any horror stories about the 2013 edition, which this is, so it's not bad. Keep going through the corners. Now, I want to get this thing sliding, but at the same time, I'm too terrified to do it, because it's a mid-engined freaking mental thing, so... Oh, Jesus. Oh. Right, okay, that's kind of bad. That is bad. I was turning full to the left. Holy shit, this thing's a death trap. A very fast death trap in that matter. Holy fuck. You really need to concentrate with this thing. Third gear, yeah. We're going to keep it in third. We ain't going to go down to freaking second gear for these corners. Oh, God. Don't get me wrong, it's a freaking hell of a lot of fun to drive. When you're awake. You need to be awake. Keep going. And try not to hit the curbs, because this thing will that'll unsettle it badly. There we go, there we go. Off the gas! I went off the freaking gas! Fucking let me drift, bitch! Let me drift, and my throat just croaked. Holy fuck. Okay, it's a lot more... it's a lot more, let's just say, G-forcey in the interior view. This is... no joke, I'm not putting this on. This is fucking terrifying. This is unbelievable. I mean, the V8 Atom is the closest thing I can compare to this, because that has about 500 horsepower. This has more than that, obviously, 575, but this is, I think it's a lot wider than the Atom. Definitely feels like it in here. Oh, shit. Don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. That's it, that's it. Jesus Christ. She wants to spin on nearly every single corner, man. I don't know if Clarkson had that problem. I know he said it does like to spin, but the way they've simulated it into the game is good. It's very good. Only get 6 gears. Expecting 7. Into second. Bad idea, bad idea. The turn-in, though. The turn-in is so direct. It's on Ferrari 458 levels. Maybe a wee bit sharper. I mean, the BAC Mono, that has good turn-in rate, but not as good as this thing, not as quick as this thing. Freaking epic. And unlike many track day cars that I've actually driven, it's got a freaking windscreen. It's got a windscreen, holy crap. James May will be proud. James May will be really proud. I want to see him drive this. That'd be hysterical. I mean, fuck Clarkson gets James to drive this. He's shitting his pants. So far, so good. What do I like about it? The sheer pantomime of it, the noise, the freaking speed of it. It's a thoroughbred. That is what I like about it. It's a thoroughbred. It's on. It makes you be on the edge of your seat all the time, no matter what speed. Power! Oh! I mean, it's one of them cars you just want to just boot the throttle and just enjoy yourself. Right, for the last lap, we're going to try and get some drifting going. Bad idea. Okay, this is now the most terrifying thing I've ever done. Now, I don't know how other people have fared driving this thing or try to drift it, but I can guarantee you we'll definitely have a tough time, because as you've seen for the past few bits, guys, it just spins every time you try go near the throttle and try and get it sideways. God, you really need to feather it. You really need to feather it. Yeah, brake. Went in there way too fast. Down this little S section. Come on, baby. Really? Really? Every time? Every time? Come on. At least go around a corner once without fucking spinning. And if you think it's me being bad at the game, guys, trust me, it ain't. I have driven many cars in this game around this track, and none has ever, like, handled like this. Seriously, like, as soon as you turn in, you feel it spinning. I mean, if you go around it, like, in a normal manner, it's okay, but if you try and get it sideways, you're going down, you'll be yelling timber within a matter of seconds. And I know before you get down in the comments saying, oh, EK, this wasn't meant to drift, but yeah, I know that, but you know me, I like getting sideways in all the cars. Bitch, please! I'm going to take a rager at you in a minute. I don't want to take a rager because I love you, Caparo, but don't go breaking my heart. You would if you tried, you already kind of have, but don't you freaking dare, man. Right, turn it off, come on, let's get a long sweeping drift without spinning. That's it, that's it. There we go, finally around a corner without spinning. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for the review of the Caparo T1. This thing is one of the wildest cars I have ever driven in a game. In PGR4, when I first drove this, it wasn't even half as wild as this. I mean, in a straight line, of course it will be, but around the corners, you never really had that sense where it's just going to freaking spin you out all the time. But I do like how they simulated that animal and insane character into this car. I mean, you've got to be awake. It does remind me a little bit of the Porsche Carrera GT, because that thing, if you're not concentrating, it'll step out and just spin without warning. So it's a great car, especially if you just want to get an adrenaline rush, because as you've seen there, my reactions were pretty hyper. Yeah, I don't fake reactions. I hate people that fake reactions on YouTube. It's the worst thing. It just shows a lack of, like, I can't say the word ethnicity or ethnicity. I can't fucking say it. Or purity. That's a better freaking way to say it. But it's a great car nonetheless. I urge you guys to go and drive it if you haven't already. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, guys, and a like would be much appreciated. Share it around as well with your friends. Go tell them to go and drive this car. It's freaking mentalist. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more. And follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I am on there all the time. So me and the bloomin' crazy tangerine will see you in the next video, guys, which is coming up later tonight. And it's going to be a big one. Yeah, that's a hint. A big one. So, see you then. Peace.